Yes.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I'd like to mention for item number 29 to 31. (29/8/2023) was pleased to issue the notice to the Nakaling Lokayukta. And if there's no representation from the Lokayukta, the matter will be proceeded ex parte. The order passing this petition. So far, there's no representation from the Nakaling Lokayukta. So the matter may be taken up for final hearing next week, Lordship.
29, 30, 31.
Yes, Lordship.
Mr. TB is appearing for
Your Lordship, our senior colleague TB Jamir, he collected the brief from me also. But later on, he informed me that he's not appearing in this case.
Then I think some steps must have been taken.
They have received a notice issued by this court.
Okay, let us see. Let us see. We may issue the final notice,
Yes,
but let us see. Let
Okay,
it come as per the list. Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item number 36. Your Lordship, I find instruction from my client to withdraw the matter with the liberty to file afresh.
36. Your good name,
Tushitamchin.
Mr. Tushitamjan. Petition is allowed to be withdrawn with liberty to file afresh. Okay.
Much obliged.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes, please.
I beg to mention item number 34, Lordship.
34.
Since my senior is in this process, if this matter can be fixed on in the
Who is your senior?
the Rainbow.
34. Item 34.
Yes, Lordship.
Item 34. Rainbow is not the council. Okay, okay. Respondent,
Yes, responding.
Mr. So and so. Makes a mention on behalf of Mr. W.R. Muli, the learned counsel for the respondent, and seeks adjournment of the case for how many weeks? Days?
If this matter can be fixed on 20 November, Lordship.
Listed accordingly.
Lordship,
Okay.
there's an interim.
The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. Okay.
Much pleasure.
May I please, the Lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 27. Lordship, 27. On behalf of additional AG in team song, Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, if this matter can come up after 2 weeks, Lordship.
Mr. Okay, Mr. Vij Mamu makes a mention on behalf of Mr. Im Tim Sung, the learned counsel for the state respondents, and seeks adjournment of the case after 2 weeks. Where is allowed? Mr. Accord.
My Lord, there is an interim.
Stop. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. Okay.
Much obliged.
May I please, the Lordship?
Yes,
I'd like to make Lordship,
Here for respondent number
5 and 6.
5 and 6, Mr. City.
Lordship, it's a 2018 matter.
That is what I'm saying.
So for today or this week, then that is okay, but let it be after a week.
Yes.
Lordship,
Okay. What is the matter about?
I have been summoned by the village council without any authority of law. Only issue is very limited.
Okay, on the prayer of MS. Your good name,
Viketsono,
Viketsono, the learned counsel for the. Which respondent?
respondent 5 and 6.
Learned counsel for the respondent number 5 and 6. Listed after a week. Okay.
May it please, my Lord. Yes, your lordship, I beg to mention item number 20.
20.
Yes, your lordship. Lordship. And notice was accordingly served to the petitioner, but I believe still the notice is yet to be completed.
You're the counsel for the petitioner.
Yes, your lordship.
MS. V. Tere. The learned counsel for the petitioner. Seeks adjournment of the case after 2 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Oblige, your lordship.
My please, your lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, I may be allowed to move and unless matter to your lordship.
what is the urgency
Your lordship, it's regarding selection appointment of a grade 4 post, grade 3 post, your lordship,
regarding?
grade 3 post driver, which was not done as per the advertisement, your lordship.
Already advertised.
Already advertised, selection has been taken, but then now the state respondents, they have recommended for appointment to issue approval letter to the private respondent, your lordship. And then all those, it was not done as per the criteria laid down in the advertisement, your lordship.
With the approval order issued.
Yet to be, your lordship. But then the director of this agriculture department have already written to the commissioner secretary for early issue of the approval letter, your lordship.
What is the procedure not being followed?
Your lordship, as per the advertisement, at point 2, it says that candidates should possess both light motor vehicle and medium motor vehicles license. But then the private respondent which recommended, he possesses only light motor vehicles license, your lordship. And then an authorized
Slash means
light motor vehicle and medium motor vehicles, your lordship.
light motor vehicle
And
slash or
both light motor vehicles and medium motor vehicles.
if
And-
it is both, then okay, but
Yes, yes.
if it is slash,
It's not slash, it's both, your lordship.
let us see. Okay, let us
Obliged, lordship.
see.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
May I be pleased to mention item number 35? Hearing item number 35.
Yes.
Your lordship, there is some communication for consideration. So your lordship, another 2 weeks may be granted.
Okay.
Also, petitioner has been waiting for appointment since 2013. My husband expired in the year 2013
What is the matter?
for compassionate appointment.
Compassionate appointment.
When a vacancy arose in the year 2017, due to expiry of the further respondent number 7, instead of considering the petitioner case for appointment, respondent number 7 was appointed. That is how the petitioner is aggrieved. Now, at present, lordship, there are 5 vacancies under the establishment of Deputy Commissioner PEC. Now, in view of availability of vacancies, this honorable court directed the state respondent to get instruction whether the petitioner can be accommodated in one of the vacancies. That order was passed on 25/7/2023. And on 4 occasions, lordship, the government advocate sought time to comply and to consider the case of the petitioner for appointment. However, lordship, till date, no positive response from the government side. Therefore, lordship, since
So when did you apply for compassionate appointment?
lordship 2014,
Are you still eligible?
lordship.
The
what
question
happened
is that.
After the death of my husband, I applied for commissioned appointment. As per the scheme, lordship, the commissioned appointment should be made on regular basis.
That's why, are you competent to be appointed on regular basis?
Lordship,
At this stage?
yes, in the year 2014, the government gave its approval for appointment on contingency basis, with the condition that the petitioner.
I am not on that. I am asking you whether you are still eligible as of
Yes,
date.
yes, lordship.
What is your age?
Lordship, I'm on contingency basis now.
Okay,
Contingency.
you are on contingency. Okay, what is your prayer?
Your lordship, we are considering your lordship.
So a short time maybe given, lordship.
MS Livika. The learned government advocate submits that the case of the petitioner is under consideration and therefore 2 weeks' time may be granted. Prayer is allowed? Listed after 2 weeks, okay.
Obliged.
Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item 21, 22, and 23. Your Lordship, 2 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship. I need to file a short affidavit, Your Lordship. Additional affidavit.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is analogous 21, 22, 23.
23 analogous, Your Lordship.
MS Livika, the learned government advocate, seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks on the ground that an additional affidavit has to be filed on behalf of the state. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay. Okay.
Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 32 on behalf of AIME. Your Lordship, let the matter come up after 2 weeks. On behalf of AIME.
Mr. Puseko, you are for?
I'm for the private respondent.
Okay. Your prayer is for? IME,
Yeah, on behalf of AIME, she's
MS.
indisposed.
Livika. Makes a mention on behalf of MS IME. The learned government advocate. Then seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks on the ground that MS AIME is indisposed. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay,
Much obliged.
Yes, Lordship.
yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item 28. 28, Lordship. I'm for the respondent, private respondent, Lordship. If the matter come up after
Mr. Tongpok. Oh. Okay,
Lordship, we have
yes. You are for, you are for?
I'm for respondent, private respondent, Lordship.
Okay. Mr. Fuseko. The learned counsel for the private respondent seeks adjournment of the case after 2 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Lordship, there's an interim, Lordship.
Stop. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date.
Obliged, Madam.
Please.
May I proceed, my Lordship?
Yes, yes.
Lordship, kindly, I beg to mention item number 1. Kindly grant us 2 weeks, Lordship.
Item 1,
1, yes, Lordship.
let it come as per the list. Let it come as per the list.
May I bless Lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item 33.
item,
33, Lordship. I'm for the petitioner here, Lordship.
yes.
Lordship, this matter will be listed next week on 9th, Lordship.
Ninth may not be a good day.
And on Tuesday, Lordship,
We will list it on 13th. 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 Item, this is
33.
Adam 13.
eleven 2023.
Obliged.
For motion, item number 37. Yes, ma'am.
May it please your lordship, I am appearing on behalf of my senior who's representing the petitioner numbers 1 to 5,
One.
item number 37.
Petitioner 1 to 5.
Yes, your
You're
lordship.
for the petitioners.
Yes, your lordship.
You're for the petitioners, yes. So what is your
Yes.
submission?
Your lordship, the instant case relates to land acquisition for the construction of the National Highway number 129. The statutory provisions. The state respondents are relying on a letter dated 6 August 2020, written by the Chief Secretary of the State of Nagaland to the NHIDCL, which states that it's a state policy not to give land compensation for construction of two-lane highways, Your Lordship. However, this said correspondence letter, not even a notification, is clearly violative of constitutional and statutory provisions, Your Lordship. Hence, this petition, and Your Lordship, the law governing the law of acquisition is Article 300A, which states that no person of his property saved by authority of law. In Nagaland, it's the Nagaland Land Requisition and Acquisition Act of 1965. The law relating to acquisition of land for national highways is the National Highways Act 1956. And with regard to acquisition of land for the central government, it's the Land Acquisition Act of 1894 and the Right to Fair Compensation Act of 2013. Now, these statutes. Hence, this petition, Your Lordship, praying for the this honorable court to kindly quash and set aside the letter dated 6/8/2020, which is Annexure 21. There's been a slight typo in the
Annexure 21, page
120, Your Lordship. The typed copy is at page 121. It says, Your Lordship, in the first paragraph, towards the ending of the first paragraph, it says, as you are already aware, making available land free of cost for two-lane road development projects on existing alignment is still being applied to all NHIDCL projects in the state. Otherwise, the letter in general recommends land compensation.
Heard. Your good name, please.
Nikili, Your Lordship, NIKL.
Heard, MS Swenson. The Land Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. The central government through the National Highway and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited, within bracket NHIDCL, began the process of building NH 129A. Stop. The entire stretch of the National Highway is divided into 5 packages, and NITs were issued for each one of them. The petitioners are from the Sector B of All Jaluki village, and their land falls under package 2. It is stopped. It is the case of the petitioner that during the initial stage of the project, meetings were held between the NHIDCL, the state respondents, and the representatives of the village councils of the villages, on the route, ROUTE, of the said highway. Stop. On the basis of the said meeting, landowners like the petitioners were informed that apart from damage compensation, no land compensation would be paid for the land required for the construction of NH 129A. Stop. New para. It is the case of the petitioner that the denial of the compensation to the petitioners for the use of their land for construction of NH 129A is in violation of the constitutional and statutory provisions. You, Mr. KV, the denial of the compensation, it is submitted that the denial of the compensation, don't write, okay? Just see what you have, to the petitioners for the use of the land for the construction of NH 129A, correct? Being in violation of the constitutional and statutory authority, okay? A legal notice dated 8/8/2023 was served to the respondents. Stop. By the letter dated 30/8/2023, the Union of India and the NHIDCL responded to the said legal notice. Stop. The letter states that the government of Nagaland, by letter dated 6/8/2020, has provided land free of cost for the submitted. Also refers to the non-objection certificates issued by the village councils and the acceptance of damage compensation by land owners. Stop. It is further the case of the petitioner that lands in villages are owned by families, families and clans. Stop. No stop. Clans and the village council has no authority to grant / transfer / convey land without the express consent of the land owners. Stop. In the instant case, the petitioners did not authorize the village council to grant / transfer / convey their lands for the construction of NH 129A. Stop. It is also submitted that acceptance of damage compensation cannot stand in the way for receipt of just compensation in terms of constitutional and statutory provisions. Stop. New para. It is further the case of the petitioner that the right to property is protected by Article 300A of the Constitution of India, and matters relating to National Highway is governed by the provisions of the National Highway Act 1976. Stop. The acquisition of land by the central government is governed by the Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013. Stop. In the state of Nagaland, the acquisition of land is governed by the Nagaland Land within bracket Requisition and Acquisition close bracket Act 1965. Stop. Therefore, to take the land of the petitioners for the construction of NH 129A, the respondent must comply with the aforesaid constitutional and statutory provisions. Stop. It is submitted that the deprivation of the petitioner's land in violation of the constitutional and statutory prescriptions is impermissible in law. Stop. Hence, the present application has been filed by the petitioners for themselves and as representatives of the affected landowners of Old Jaluki village, praying for the intervention of this court. Stop. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable within 4 weeks.
Your
Who is-
Lordship,
Who is representing?
Lordship, I'll accept notice on behalf of respondent number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. For a state respondent.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Eight.
Since Mr. V. Jamomi accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, no formal notice need be issued to the said respondents. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall however serve requisite copies of the writ petition to the learned government advocate within
4 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
within
Oh, sorry, 2 days.
within a period of 2 days from today. Insofar as the respondent number 1 and 2, 1, 2, and
Three.
1, 2, 3,
Three.
and 9 are concerned. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the said respondents by registered post with AD within a period of, yes, ma'am, within a period of
2 days, Your Lordship.
2 days from today.
Your Lordship, the interim prayer,
Listed accordingly. What
There's
is your
an
interim prayer list?
interim prayer to direct the respondents to survey the lands of the petitioners taken for the construction of the national highway in package 2 vis-a-vis its earlier status before the commencement of the construction of the project.
The interim prayer shall be considered on the next returnable date. Yes.
Item number 38.
Your Lordship,
Same. Same,
it's the same, Your Lordship.
except, Mr. KB, note. Petitioners are from sector C of all Jaluki village. And their land falls under package 2, okay? If that's same audits, okay.
May I please, my lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, we are yet to receive instructions, so kindly grant us 2 weeks.
you are for,
Respondent number 5, sir, lordship,
Accountant General. Accountant.
for
okay,
AG.
okay. You are mentioning on behalf of,
Joshua Shikis.
Mr. So and so. Makes a mention on behalf of Mr. Joshua Shakti. The learned standing counsel for the respondent number 5.
5, your lordship.
5. And 6 adjournment of the case for 2 weeks. For filing affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents.
Wait, please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
This matter is related to WPC 261. In this, the 261 has been disposed of by this honorable court, and the matter has been taken for appeal by the petitioners. So the matter may be listed.
261.
Yes.
261 of
261 of 2021, Your Lordship.
third Mr. Tongpok Commander, the learned counsel for the petitioner. And Mr. MS Livika, learned government advocate for the respondent number. Wonderful.
1 to 4, Your Lordship.
I hope you are not dreaming.
No, no.
1 to 4. And Takakichu for 5. Takakichu, Mr. Takakichu, learned counsel. The present petition may be listed after disposal of WA.
Your Lordship, it will be, since it is a division bench matter, it will be before the appropriate.
That's why it is not,
No, Your
it
Lordship.
is not registered.
Your Lordship, it is in the process.
Yet to file.
Yes, it is,
Oh, yet to file.
yes.
The learned counsel for the parties submits that the matter may be listed after 2 weeks.
Your Lordship.
Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks.
Item number 3.
Yes. Yes, what is your submission?
Pardon me, Lordship, government is yet to file affidavit, Lordship.
Are you for the government?
Yeah, I'm for private respondent.
Then don't make a mention on behalf of government.
Your Lordship, 3 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship.
You are entrusting your responsibility to him. MS Livika, the Learned Government Advocate, 6 for 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Okay. Yes, please.
Lordship, the government has already filed a counter. Kindly grant us 2 weeks' time to file a reply.
Mr. M. Konyak, the learned counsel for the petitioner, is granted 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. Okay.
Deeply obliged, ma'am.
Item number 5.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, I'm standing on behalf of my senior AG Momi. Your Lordship, my senior is currently out of station
Okay.
for matters concerning his students' education, so 2 weeks' time may be granted, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Yes.
Your Lordship, also, if you can kindly extend the interim order.
Mr. So-and-so submits that Mr. A. Jimomi, the learned counsel for the petitioner, is out of station and seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks. Stop. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date.
Item number 6.
Yes.
Your Lordship, let the matter come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, there's some documents which has been received. The
Have you
private,
filed your affidavit?
it's in the private, yes, Your Lordship,
Have you filed
private.
your affidavit?
Lordship, similar to item number 2 of today's course list, the matter, WPC 261 is related to this matter, Lordship.
What is 261, Mr. Tongpok?
Lordship, here we challenge the service rule, employments, draftments, and employments being Lordship.
Oh, draftsman. this
Yes,
is-
yes, yes, Lordship. So
So what is the matter? This item number 5, item number 6. What is the matter about item
You'll-
6?
Your Lordship, I'm informed that, Your Lordship, the petition, the private respondent has been released from the service. So, Your Lordship,
No, then how is it,
that-
how is it related to WPC 261?
so that is,
Lordship, while the matter was in process, the respondent number 6, he took voluntarily retirement, Lordship.
So then, file your affidavit,
yes, Your Lordship.
file your affidavit. MS Livika, the learned government advocate, is granted 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Okay.
Item number 7.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, here we have received a copy of the affidavit filed by the state, Your Lordship.
Ah.
If time be given, Your Lordship. Lordship, however, the union council for the parties for the railways, they have yet to file the affidavit, Your Lordship.
Railways.
Yes, your lordship.
Who is-
Respondent,
Who is railways?
your lordship, I was informed that Mr. YP Gupta, he will be appearing for the railways, your lordship. Initially, Nung Sung Tila, she was appearing, your lordship.
Have you served notice to the railways?
Yes, your lordship. When the matter was taken up for motion, your lordship, the ma'am Nung Sung Tila, your lordship, she have taken notice, received the notice, your lordship, accepted the. Twenty-six running, your lordship.
You take steps once again.
Your lordship.
Okay. Mr. M. Solo. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall once again take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number one by registered post with AD within a period of
To your lordship, your
Within a-
lordship,
within
relevance
a
are for
period
one,
of-
5, 6, and 7, your lordship.
1
5, 6, and 7,
shall take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 1, 5, 6,
7, your lordship.
and 7
Lordship.
within a period of
2 weeks, your lordship.
2 weeks from today and file affidavit to that effect.
Lordship.
Listed after 4 weeks.
Much
Item
obliged.
number 8.
Yeah, please, your lordship. Your lordship, you kindly grant me 3 weeks time to file counter, your lordship. I am seeking further instructions in this matter.
Okay, MS Inauli. The then government advocate is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Yes.
Much
Item
obliged.
number 9.
May I please, the lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I'm mentioning on behalf of additional AG in team song, lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, I've been instructed that affidavit is under preparation. If lordship may
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, your lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of P. Suryan.
Yes, sir. Okay. Mr. V. Jamomi makes a mention on behalf of Mr. M. Timson, the learned additional AG, and 6 adjournment of the case for 3 weeks for filing affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay.
Item number 10.
Lordship, here I'm for respondent number 1 to 3, lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, I'm yet to receive instruction, lordship. So if lordship may please to grant 3 weeks time.
Mr. V. Jamami, the
Lordship.
learned government advocate, is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition.
Lordship, kindly extend the interim order.
Stop. The interim order posterior shall continue till the next returnable date.
Item number 11.
Your lordship,
Yes,
may I
ma'am.
please, your lordship?
Yes.
Your lordship, pleadings are completed and will be listed for hearing.
This is what?
The petitioners are seeking regularization as per the scheme for regularization of overcharge and casual employees 2015.
You've completed 30 years?
No, not yet. That
Complete
is
and come.
completed. Yes, Your
Okay, it is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties that pleadings are completed, and therefore the matter can be listed, and therefore the matter can be taken up for hearing. Listed for hearing in the usual course, okay?
Item number 12.
May I please, Your Lordship,
Yes.
3 weeks may be granted for filing counter, Your Lordship.
MS Livika, the learned government advocate, is allowed 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. Okay,
Lordship, there's an interim.
stop. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next written opinion.
Lordship.
Item number 13.
May I please, Your Lordship, may kindly allow me 3 weeks' time to file counter in this matter, Your Lordship.
MS Inaoli, the learned government advocate, is allowed 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. Okay.
Much obliged.
Item number 14.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
My lord, I'm mentioning on behalf of Sobong Lachang. My lord, I'm informed that she is yet to receive instruction.
The learned
Okay,
government
3 weeks' time.
advocate is allowed 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. Okay.
Much obliged.
Item number 15.
Yes,
My lord, the state respondent are yet to fill the affidavit in opposition.
Lordship, sometime may be granted.
the learned government advocate is granted 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition.
Much of.
Item number 16.
Your Lordship, on behalf of AIME, 3 weeks may be granted. She is
Same,
yet to file.
same. Learned government advocate is granted 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition.
Item number 17.
Yes,
Yes, that's your lordship. I'm representing the state here. The petitioner is challenging some of the clauses and 2004 and 2015 OA.
have you filed your affidavit?
Yes.
You have filed your affidavit?
I pray for 3 weeks' time.
Then.
But then registry has made some mistake, your lordship here. This 5 petitions should be club up together in analogous matters.
Which are the analogous matters?
Your Lordship, WPC 200 to 204.
Yes, wait. W.
Your Lordship, these are all analogous
No,
matters.
that's why you are saying 5.
Yeah, 5.
So which are the writ petitions?
WPC 200 to 204.
200 to 204.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
1, 200, 2,
200 to 204. Okay,
Yes.
200, 2003. Okay. Okay. Okay, take a second. List the present petition along with WPC 200/2023, 201/2023, 202/2023, 203/2023, and
Your Lordship,
204.
the matter listed today is 203. So it's 200, 200, 201, 202, and 204.
Okay, 203 cancel. Okay, 204, 2023. Mr. Moa Imchin, the learned senior counsel, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks. Operation.
4 orders. Item number 18.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Lordship, we have filed our affidavit.
You're for petitioner?
No,
Petitioner?
no, respondent.
Oh, for young or what?
Yes,
You file your affidavit?
Yes.
Who is the counsel for the petitioner then?
And Kim.
None appears for the petitioner. MS, your good name?
Asikire.
Asikiri appears for the respondent. Listed after 2 weeks, okay?
Applied.
Item number 19.
Nick, please, my lord. Yes, your lordship, I have instructions to withdraw this, present writ petition, your lordship. It has become infractious.
MS V. Tere, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that she has instructions to withdraw the writ petition. The writ petition is accordingly allowed to be withdrawn. Okay.
Deeply obliged.
For unlisted motion, WBC 245 of 2023.
May I please, your lordship?
Let us see the conditions of the advertisement.
Yes, lordship. Bed 16 annexure 1, your lordship. May I read, your lordship?
Yes.
Number Friday, September 22, 2023, Government of Nagaland, Directorate of Agriculture, Nagaland, Kohima, advertisement. Application are hereby invited from the indigenous inhabitants of Nagaland for one post of driver in the Bay Matrix Level 3 under the establishment of Directorate of Agriculture, Kohima, Nagaland under the following terms and conditions. 1. Candidate should possess driving license with at least 2 years experience. Number 2, candidates should be able to drive medium inland vehicles, your lordship. And then the relevant part, point number 8, interview driving test shall be conducted on 6 October 2023, your lordship.
So this is conducted.
Yes, lordship. On 6 October 2023, it was conducted, and then it is well known to the officials and also to the applicants.
Who are the petitioners? How many petitioners?
Here it is only one petitioner,
Okay,
your lordship.
who is the petitioner?
He was also an
He also
applicant.
applied.
Yes, lordship.
He also applied for the interview.
Yes, lordship. And then he is the only one who possessed the required license, your lordship. Among all the applicants, your lordship. There were 10 applicants, but then only 9 of them appeared. And then among all the 9 of the applicants, only the petitioner possessed the requisite driving license, your lordship. And then it was clear that private respondent number 6 failed to drive the medium motor vehicle on the very particular day also, your lordship.
Medium and light.
Yes, lordship.
Medium and light.
Medium and light motor vehicles, yes, lordship.
And the petitioner possessed the license to drive only?
The petitioner possessed both light motor vehicles and
Respondent number?
Respondent number 6
Respondent
possessed
asked.
only light motor vehicle, your lordship. I've enclosed his driving license also at page 37 annexure 11, Your Lordship, which was submitted before the authority. And then after the driving test, an interview was conducted by one imbued meeting minutes. It is annexure 14, page 43, Your Lordship.
Annexure
14, page 43. Meeting minutes of the Departmental Recruitment Board held on 6th October 2023. The relevant portion is paragraph number 2, Your Lordship. The board examined the driving license and documents and original of the 10 applicants and hereby conducted the driving test skill by the transport officer, including the viva voice by the aforementioned board. Candidate bearing roll number 3, namely Shri Chutang Kekon, was recommended for appointment to the lone vacant post of driver under the Directorate of Sericulture.
This is that R6.
Yes, Lordship. Having known that the private respondent doesn't possess the required license as per the advertisement, the respondents have legally recommended for appointment to the said post, Your Lordship. And after the meeting minus stated at page 44, next page, Your Lordship. And next 15, on the day itself, Your Lordship, the Director of Sericulture had written to the Commissioner Secretary, Sericulture Department on the subject, administrative approval kindly issue administrative approval for appointment of Shri such and such to the post of driver grade 3 in the pay matrix level 3 as recommended by.
This is dated.
This is 16/10/2023. As recommended by Departmental Recruitment Board held on 6/10/2023 at the Directorate of Sericulture, Nakalang, Kohima. A copy of meeting minutes is also enclosed for your information, which I've shown to you, Your Lordship, before, Your Lordship. So the petitioner is equipped by TIS, Your Lordship. And then even after TIS, the petitioner, along with some fixed drivers who appeared for the interview, they also submitted an application, Your Lordship, before the director, which I've enclosed it in annexure 16, page 45.
Page
45. To the Director of Sericulture on the subject prayer for fair and transparent selection of candidate for a post of driver under Sericulture Department, Your Lordship. And it is.
You are also here.
I'm also here. I'm at number 4. Meet me Pum, driver fix P. And then may I take you to Lordship, page 21, annexure 3, Your Lordship. This is the type copy. Page
21.
21, yes. This is the office leader where the applicants were shortlisted for the interview, Your Lordship. Those are the applicants. And then annexure 3A, that is page 22, Your Lordship. Private respondent is its
page 21 is
the shortlisted candidate for interview to be conducted, Your Lordship. These are the applicants. This was issued by the director. These are the applicants, and then on the next page, all the applicants' details have been clearly written, Your Lordship. List of application received for the post of driver. Serial number 9 is the private respondent number 6, Your Lordship. Here, name of the applicant, Wochumdang Kikon, and on the third line, driving license, 2-wheeler and light motor vehicle. So he doesn't fulfill the criteria, the terms and conditions laid down in the advertisement.
And where is your name?
Petitioner is its serial number 5, Your Lordship. Meet me Pum, driving license is 2-wheeler and light motor vehicle, and then trans.
Trans means?
Trans means it belongs to heavy goods motor vehicle and then heavy passengers motor vehicle, Your Lordship. So I am the only candidate who possesses all the required licenses as per the advertisement, Your Lordship. So being equipped, the petitioner has before this court challenging the 2 impugnations of the DRP and then the later written to the Commissioner Secretary for issuance of earlier approval letter, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Lordship,
Nangami.
notice, at this stage, notice may be issued, your lordship.
No, I think if that person is not, if R6 is not qualified, then it may be against the
Lordship,
interest of justice to appoint him.
the lordship, the only point of contest, if at all, the
You
lordship.
seek, you
Yes.
seek necessary instructions.
Yes.
We'll give you a week's time. And then we'll stay we'll direct the respondent not to appoint, and then on the next date we'll hear you with your instructions.
Lord,
Since
then in
this
that
is
case,
an
your-
unlisted motion.
in that case, your lordship, interim prayers of the petitioner may be granted and notice may be issued so that we can file our affidavit, because for the fact that your lordship, in the advertisement, it only says that candidates should be able to drive.
No, in the advertisement number 2, candidates should be
should be
able to drive
Able to drive.
medium and light vehicle.
Yes.
So,
So does that means that the candidate should possess both the
let us not be very rigid, but let us just assume that candidates should be able to drive both medium and light vehicles.
yes, your lordship. Then in that case, your lordship, yes, interim prayer of the petitioner may be granted and notice may be issued, your lordship.
But Mr. Subungwati. Subungwati Waling,
Yes, Lordship.
the learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. This petition has been moved unlisted. Stop. The case of the petitioner is that by the advertisement dated, no date, by the advertisement dated,
22/9/2023, Your Lordship.
no, that is actually the papers.
Yes, but then on the advertisement portion,
By the advertisement dated Neil, September 2023. Issued by the Government of Nagaland, Directorate of Sericulture, Nagaland, Kohima. Applications were invited from indigenous inhabitant of Nagaland for filling up one post of driver in the pay matrix level -3 under the establishment of the Directorate of Sericulture, Kohima, Nagaland. The advertisement inter alia provided that candidates should be able to drive medium and light vehicle. Pursuant to the advertisement, both the petitioner, the respondent number 6,
yes, Lordship.
and others, and 8 others. To appear for the interview. When was the interview held?
6 October 2023. Page 43, Your Lordship.
Okay, stop. The interview for the post of the loan, for the loan post of the driver was held on 6/10/2023, where the petitioner, respondent number 6, and the other shortlisted candidates
Yes,
appeared.
Lordship.
By the stock. Dated 6/10/2023. The respondent number 6 was recommended for appointment to the lone vacant post of driver under the Directorate of Sericulture, Kohima. Now, consequent to the recommendation of the respondent number 6 for appointment to the post, the Director of Sericulture, by letter dated 16/10/2023, addressed to the Commissioner and Secretary, Government of Nagaland, Sericulture Department, Kohima. Has requested no, please, what is that sentence? The last letter written by the director? Let us,
Consequent to the recommendation of the respondent number 6
yes,
for appointment to the post,
this will have. Requesting the Commissioner and Secretary, Sericulture Department, to issue the administrative approval for appointment of the respondent number 6. No, it is also the case of the petitioner, along with others. Where is your representation dated?
Your Lordship, date they have not mentioned. in
Have
the-
also submitted the representation dated nil to the Director of Sericulture, Nagaland, Kohima, praying for fair and transparent selection of candidates for the post of the driver. So it is the case of the petitioner that the respondent number 6 does not possess the requisite qualification for the post. as spelled out in serial number 2 of the advertisement dated September 2023. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner has also taken this court to the list of applications received for the post of drivers and submits that the respondent number 2 only possesses the driving license for two-wheelers and LMV.
Your Lordship, respondent number 6. Your Lordship.
Respondent number 6. And not the driving license for the post as advertised. Stop. Since the representation submitted by the petitioner has failed to evoke any response, the petitioner is before this court. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable within 4 weeks. Mr. Enangami, the learned senior government advocate, appears on behalf of respondent number 1 to 6.
1 to 5, my lord.
And therefore, no formal notice need be issued to the said respondents. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall however serve the requisite copies of the writ petition to the learned senior government advocate when?
2 days, Your Lordship.
Within a period of 2 days from today. Stop. Insofar as respondent number 6 is concerned, the learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the said respondents, upon the respondent number 6 by registered post with AD within a period of
2 days, Your Lordship.
2 days from today. In the interim, considering that the respondent number 6 prima facie does not possess the driving license to drive medium and light vehicles as stipulated in clause serial number 2 of the advertisement dated September 2023. The respondent number 3, respondent number, who should be directed?
2, Your Lordship. Your Lordship,
Respondent number. The respondent number. Letter was written to
the commissioner, Your Lordship, the respondent number 2.
The respondent number, the respondents, the state respondents, more particularly the respondent number 2 and 5. Okay.
yes,
2 and
Lordship.
5 are directed not to issue
If I may be allowed to make one mention, Your Lordship, respondent number 2 is actually the Commissioner Secretary of the PNR department. Whereas the letter was addressed to the Commissioner Secretary, Sericulture Department. And the petitioner, I think here in the cause title, the Commissioner Secretary, Sericulture Department doesn't seems to be a party here, Your Lordship.
Yes, Lordship.
See, this is actually what happens while taking up unlisted. And you are also in a hurry to move in an unlisted matter and you come with all this.
Yes, Lordship.
So no interim.
Your Lordship,
Your letter is addressed to Commissioner and Secretary, Government of Nagaland, Sericulture Department.
then Your Lordship, at least the office letter written by the Director of Agriculture, Your Lordship, to the Commissioner and Secretary, Your Lordship. That is the last annexure, Your Lordship.
What was the last line? You make that correction on next date.
Yes, Lordship.
In the interim, considering that the respondent number 6 prima facie does not possess the driving license to drive medium and light vehicle as stipulated.
Yes.
Serial number 2 of the advertisement, 2000 September 2023. The state respondents, more particularly.
Okay. The state respondents cancelled that. Okay. But again, that also has to be addressed to the commissioner.
No, Lordship, if a direction be given to the Director, Lordship, Agriculture, Lordship.
You have already written to the commissioner seeking approval.
Yes. Yes, Lordship. But then if a direction be given to the Director, Your Lordship, not to take any steps, Your Lordship, after, as far as the case is
No.
concerned.
See, this is what.
Since the appointing authority is the Director, Your Lordship, only the approval letter will become from the Commissioner and Secretary, Your Lordship.
The state respondents, okay? The state respondents, more particularly, the respondent number 5 shall not issue any appointment order. I shall not issue any order appointing the respondent number 6 to the post of driver under the Directorate of Sericulture, Nagaland, Kohima, till the next returnable date. Something I think I am not up to the mark, but I think this is copy paste. Your petition is copy paste. Because actually to rectify this, I think you will have to file an petition for amendment, Lordship, because in NIC, the name of the pot is shown in the cost list only appears. And even if you make correction, your corrected this thing will not show unless it is by way of an amendment. So you take immediate steps in
Yes,
the
sir.
interim, only considering that the respondent number 6 does not possess the requisite qualification. We are issuing this interim order.
Yes, yes. Obliged, Lordship.
Obliged, my lord.
Excuse me for 2 minutes.
Itu kita list ko ko na ina. Gimana zero? Oh, hearing one machine on. Hearing one machine.
for hearing, item number 25.
What is this, Mr. CP?
The petitioner is seeking, challenging the appointment of respondent number 5, who has been appointed on the basis of the land ownership. But in view of the subsequent developments.
This is item 25.
Yes, Lordship.
Ah.
In view of the affidavit filed by the state respondents in terms of the direction passed by the Honorable Court on 23/5/2023. This is Lordship's order. The state respondents have filed affidavit. That is an additional affidavit which was filed on 1st of June 2023. There in paragraph 2, the state.
What is that order 25?
Order dated 23/5/2023.
23/5, just.
By that order, the Lordship has directed the state respondents to file an affidavit. And pursuant to that affidavit, the state respondents have filed affidavit on 1st of June 2023. A short affidavit has been filed in the form of additional affidavit. In that affidavit in paragraph 2, the state respondents have made it very clear that the appointment of respondent number 5 has been done on the basis of the land ownership basis. And so far as the petitioner is concerned, appointment has already been given on the basis of land ownership. And Lordship is well aware about the scheme that the appointment on the basis of land ownership can be given only once. So that has already been availed. Therefore, the writ petitioner is not, cannot be covered under the scheme. And so far as.
Have you availed?
Yes, Your Lordship, it's already been availed by one Srimati Tushimanla. It's not the respondent number 5.
No, but
Your Lordship, this petition has been filed challenging the which is in violation of the constitutional scheme of public employment, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the petitioner on earlier occasion had filed.
Are you disputing, are you by any chance disputing that the respondent number 5 is not a landowner?
Yes,
Are
Your
you by any
Lordship.
chance disputing?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Respondent number 5 is not the landowner.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Have you filed your affidavit to that effect?
No, Your Lordship, because Your Lordship, on earlier occasion, I filed a writ petition challenging the appointment of the respondent number 5 and praying for appointment on the basis of land ownership. But Your Lordship, the reason for filing of the earlier writ petition was that the respondent was appointed basing on the forged land ownership certificate produced by him while submitting his application for appointment. Your Lordship, the land over which the present public health center is established has been donated by the petitioner grandfather, late Lanujipa, to the Yongimson Village Council for developmental work without claiming any compensation. Thereafter, the Village Council had handed over the said land to the government for developmental work, that also without seeking any compensation.
Have you availed a grade 4 appointment?
A notification was notified 5/3/2008
Yes.
by the government, and as per the scheme.
So in terms of that notification, you are not now qualified to be appointed.
No, I was not qualified to be appointed on the basis of land
You have
ownership.
availed the grade 4 appointment, landowner, as landowner, you have
Yes,
availed.
by the members of
So as per that notification, you are not eligible to again.
get
avail-
appointed on the
yes.
basis of land.
Now, what
ownership.
is your other grievance?
My prayer, the reason for filing this present application is that since the also appointment on the basis of land ownership is already being availed by other candidates. The post held by the respondent, number
That's
five
why,
is a
that's why,
public
that's why,
post.
madam, I am asking you whether respondent number 5 is a landowner or not.
No, your lordship, the respondent number 5 is not a landowner.
And have you filed an affidavit to that effect?
No, your lordship.
Right.
But your lordship, I have annexed documents because that issue was the subject matter of the earlier writ petition, your lordship. But since the appointment, my opponent cannot be considered to the post of landownership since it has been able as per the scheme, with the liberty of this honorable court, I was pleased to withdraw this petition and I filed this present petition.
What is your prayer? Let us see in the present petition.
As the say post. As per the procedure of public employment.
And where have you stated in your petition that the respondent number 5 is not a landowner? Where have you stated?
Your lordship, the state government has already, in their affidavit has already stated that appointment on the basis of.
You forget about the state government. You are the petitioner. You are supposed to prove your case. You cannot actually rely on the affidavit filed by the state respondent or by the private respondent number 5. It is your case. Your case will either stand or fall on your pleadings.
Regarding this, your lordship, the landowners and the village council has also submitted several applications and representation to the department, stating that respondent number 5 is not a landowner, but he had.
Whether in your petition you have stated that.
I have annexed the documents, your lordship. May you kindly please refer to annexure E to the writ petition.
Page
Number 17.
of your petition.
Yes, your lordship. Your lordship, I may be allowed to read it. To the principal director have.
Who is this Impong Chiwa?
Impong Chupa is the respondent, is the petitioner.
You file a proper additional affidavit stating that the respondent number 5 is not the landowner, and then all the documents submitted by him are forged. If that is your version, you file an additional affidavit.
Okay, your lordship, but I've already stated and I've.
Stating is different. You have not stated in your affidavit.
Okay, your lordship.
You file an affidavit. We'll let her file an affidavit, additional affidavit. You file an additional affidavit if you are disputing the land ownership of respondent number 6. You at least make some paragraphs in your additional
So
affidavit.
far as land ownership is concerned, the matter was adjudicated before the DB's court. And DB's court has already given a verdict. And the village council has also given a recommendation that I am one of the land owners.
But it seems that is forged.
Actually,
Yes, your
the
lordship.
earlier writ petition which was filed, that was a writ petition where the writ petitioner has made a statement that I am not a land owner. So we countered that writ petition, that how, and then we have enclosed all the documents proving my land ownership. Thereafter, they have withdrawn the writ petition, first writ petition. Thereafter, the subsequent present writ petition has been filed, whereby they have sought for issuing a direction to the respondents to advertise the post. That is the only ground they have taken in this present writ petition. But during the pendency of the writ petition, the latest government notification, lordship is well aware, on 3rd of March 2022, in view of the various problems faced by different
No, that
departments.
is actually, I understand that. But the issue is whether you are a landowner.
Yes, very much. We were all land owners because we are descendant of one person only.
But
So,
it's five.
they were
decades
appointed on the
back.
basis of landowner. They have already got a preference, but we have not. Therefore,
If you are from the same descendant, then that notification applies to you also. Only-
yes,
No,
yes.
no, your
So you are
lordship.
not eligible.
No.
Only one member of the the landowners.
Your
They are
lordship, it's
eligible to
already available.
Originally, we belong to the same descendant, but then the land was donated to the village council.
And it was
Therefore,
donated
it
by my
matters.
grandfather, your lordship. The land was
So
divided.
land
already
donated by
divided.
the petitioner's grandfather, the petitioner has already availed appointment.
Yes,
How can you avail appointment for the second
we
time?
belong to different descendants.
No, but
of
same land,
course.
same land,
Yes, your lord, it's same land.
same land. So the question that has to be considered.
Village council has become the owner of the land now.
Yes, your
Okay.
lordship. Okay.
We'll do that. MS so and so, the learned counsel for the petitioner is granted 2 weeks' time to file an affidavit rebutting the land ownership of the respondent, rebutting the land ownership of the respondent. Okay.
I should also be given opportunity to file the reply.
Yes, and the learned counsel for the respondent number 6 is also given the opportunity to file reply to the said affidavit. Okay. Listed up to 2 weeks.
Item number 26.
What is the matter?
Lordship, on the last occasion, even in this case also, this honorable court has directed the state respondents to file an affidavit. Although it should happen in the form of an additional affidavit, they have coined it as affidavit in opposition. Lordship may kindly see the order dated 26/6/2023.
26/6.
2023. The affidavit is nothing but a correspondence done by the principal director with the senior sub-divisional education officer. And in all the correspondence, they have been mentioning that on what basis the petitioner was paid salary without any extension order. That was the query made by the authorities from time to time. And the senior STO has also replied to that. From 2005 to 2019, how salary was paid without any extension order. That was the query. Now, Lordship may kindly see the annexures which I have enclosed in the writ petition from annexure 3 to 10.
What does it say?
There, I have requested and approached the authorities for regularizing my service also, where the copy has also been given to all the concerned. They have totally forgotten this. And just since this honorable court has directed the principal director to file an affidavit as to what steps have been taken against officers who have prepared the pay bill.
What is your case, Mr. Sachin?
Lordship, my case is, I am the petitioner is the lone Hindi teacher in one of the schools, that is the Longki village, Longki Government Primary School. Initially, he was appointed in Digit as Hindi teacher, and thereafter he was transferred to Longki village, Longki Government Primary School. There, the petitioner has been serving till 2019. Till 2019, the salary, everything was paid. So in view of my long service, I have submitted representations for regularization of my service. And from 2019, the payment of salary has been withheld. Therefore,
On what
the
ground?
petitioner has
On what
inquired why my salary has been withheld. Then they have replied that there is no extension order. After so many years. So I have approached this honorable court questioning the order dated 29/10/2020, by which notice was issued. Lordship will find it page 25. That in that letter they have been mentioning about terms and conditions of appointment, on what basis you are appointed, why you are continuing. Page 26. All throughout, there was no Hindi teacher in the school, and having utilized my service for so many years, now they are treating me as a stranger, as if there was nobody in the school, as if they have not utilized my service. The authorities have mentioned that they are contemplating to initiate criminal proceeding against me and the other officers who are involved. So no proceedings till date. Even now also, they have not initiated any proceeding either against me or against any of the officers in the department. And all along, there was no Hindi teacher in the school.
It is your fault. You were displaying very casualness. Government, you are displaying casualness.
No.
2005, if suppose in the year 2005, this person has not qualified for the recruitment test, then and there you should have informed him, and then you should have stopped his salary. You are actually like a the casualness of the government to be actually recompensated by this court. That is what I
Lordship,
find.
may kindly come to page 9 of the state contract.
What is that?
The very appointment of the petitioner, the present petitioner, as for the findings of the primary investigating agency of the state, that is the State Vigilance Commission, was found to be bogus. That is the issue. Lordship, we will file it.
Now, why don't you recover all the salaries? Why don't you take step to recover the salaries if the appointment is bogus? You are not doing something this side, not that side.
No.
You are actually keeping everything, all the matters in hanging only.
No.
And before the court, you aren't able to explain the actions of the government.
No. Your Lordship, please hear my plea.
I am hearing, but I am not able to understand why there is no inaction.
The finding of the state primary agency, investigating agency, the vigilance has found that the has found out that the appointment of the petitioner was bogus.
When was it?
It was way back in 2015,
2015.
2005.
And from 2005 till 2019, you have been paying salary?
No, we paid. We paid the salary for, Lordship, we kindly come to para 6, page 6, para 6 of the additional affidavit.
What do you say?
It is respectfully submitted that the answering deponent is diligently pursuing the matter and is taking all necessary steps to bring into justice those officers who are
That is-
involved in preparing the salary bill of the petitioner from 1/10/2005 to 36/2019. without
Mr.
extension of-
Ma, when did that process start? When did that process start? When did that process start?
Process was started long time back, but then your Lordship aware of is aware of the.
You are making a submission before the High Court. We expect you to make submission like a senior government advocate. What is your last affidavit? Let us see. When was your last affidavit filed? 16 August. This one 16 August 2023.
Yes, 16/8/2023. And in that affidavit, they have enclosed a letter written by the Senior Sub-Divisional Education Officer Mon on 19 June 2023. Lordship will find the type copy at page 14. All the correspondences are up to the order passed by this honorable court only. And prior to that, before approaching this honorable court, I have submitted representation that was forwarded by the Sub-Divisional Education Officer that was received by the Directorate in 2019. And now the affidavit projects totally a different picture. On one hand, they are saying that I'm included in the bogus. On the other hand, they are saying that there is overstay in service. If it is focus appointment, there is no question of overstaying in the service also. And if it is overstaying in the service, the question of focus appointment doesn't arise. So. Any salary now. I'm out of job now. And in 2019, I have submitted a presentation. Copy was also served on the principal director, they have acknowledged. But the present affidavit is totally projecting a different, altogether a different picture.
What is the final stand of the state? What is the final stand of the state in regard to the appointment, in regard to the payment of the salary?
Your Lordship, as per the findings of the State Vigilance Commission, we have taken the action. As of now, we have to take action against those officials and individuals involved. For
For 20 years? For the outcome? Are you telling this court to wait for the outcome for 20 years? if you have actually like initiated steps to take action against those hearing officials, if what you say is correct, then at least the process must have been completed long time back. You cannot come before this court with that excuse. It's too late for you to come before this court with that excuse saying that you are actually contemplating to take action against the hearing officials. That cannot go on.
Correct, Your Lordship. I admit, correct. But
You are lacking in that.
correct, Your Lordship, but
For a moment, Lordship, kindly refer to the affidavit filed on 16/8/2023. Lordship is making a query about the latest development at page 14. This is the type copy of the letter written by the senior sub-divisional education officer. May I refer to third paragraph at page 14, if Lordship has got that. That, sir, I would like to mention herein that Shri Temsimran, our Hindi teacher, who was at the time posted at Longki village, had stated that he had been performing his duty regularly without any adverse remarks against him, and in the meantime, he also assured that he would be submitting his extension order to the office immediately as and when he gets the order. Therefore, basing on his verbal statement and assurance that he had been performing his duty, regular duty, and shall submit his extension order, we could not deny his request, and therefore his name has been included in the P bill till 30th June 2019. It is also pertinent to mention that there was no such order from the higher authority to withhold the salary of the ad hoc teachers at the time. However, in the year 2019, there was a verbal order that the concerned Shri Temsimran Au was an ad hoc appointee and had not been submitting his extension order to the office. Thereby, his name has been immediately removed from the pay bill and withheld his salary immediately as per the order. Therefore, basing on the facts and circumstances mentioned herein, I hereby submit my justification report before your higher authority.
Mr.
for-
CT,
Lordship.
your case also, when you don't have any extension order, how are you entitled to receive your pay?
Lordship, that is the reason why I have been submitting representations.
You are no longer in
to the
service, literally.
authorities.
You are no longer in service.
At present, I'm no longer in service, but kindly come to page 17 of the writ petition, Lordship, just to apprise your Lordship. I have been sent for training also in 2018. I have submitted application requesting for extension of my service. And then an application was submitted for regularization of my service. That was in 2019. During all these years, it was addressed to the Principal Director of School Education. All the applications.
You were appointed by which order and for what period?
Appointment order, Lordship, will find at page 14.
Yes, for what period?
As per government approval dated 31/3/2005, Shri Temsimran is hereby appointed so-and-so government high school teacher under the establishment of district education office Mon in the pay scale of so-and-so with all other allowances as are admissible under the rules enforced in Nagaland from time to time with effect from the date of joining the post for a period of 6 months or till the post is filled up by regular appointee recommended by the NPSC, whichever is earlier. So this appointment order has been expired in September 2005. But after expiry of that, a cross transfer order was issued in 2006. That is at page 16. I was cross transferred with one digit, and from digit I was transferred to GMS Longkai on 7 March 2006. Extension order, initial extension order was expired in September 2005. So that is the situation, Lordship. And in 2018, I was sent for training for Hindi on Hindi by a valid order of the government. But now, looking at the correspondences which has been met between the principal director and the senior sub-provisional education officer, as if they are completely in the dark and as if I was not there, as if the orders are not issued by them. They are altogether taking a different stand now, saying that find out things they are saying. But I have submitted the application even for regularization of my service in 2019. That is also addressed to the principal director. They have forgotten all this now.
How do you justify your working in the department without extension order?
That
How do
department
you
will,
justify?
department will know better.
No, what right do you have
I'm not
to
saying
work
that,
and receive salary
I
without
have
any
this
extension
right.
order?
But then I have been serving and they have been paying salary. And there is no other Hindi teacher. Hindi is such a subject that one teacher.
We'll call for the attendance register. Let us see.
Lordship, that can also be done.
If at all you are entitled, if you have work, let us see on that. When can you produce?
State counter. The
I
procedure.
want the attendance register. Where is he serving now?
He's out of service now.
Well, Lordship,
His
initial
service-
appointment was on the condition that till the post is filled up by regular recruitment through NPSC. Till date, nobody has been appointed.
Or for
under
6 months,
recommendation.
whichever earlier.
But beyond that, I was cross-transferred and I was serving.
No, beyond that, if there is no order of the government retaining you in service,
Yes.
government
there is
must have sent you for training
there is no
or inadvertently must have paid your salary.
There is no valid government order as such, but then the conditions that till the post is filled up by the candidate selected through NPSC.
No, or
Till
6
date.
months. What about the 6 months? You cannot the 6 months.
Which
can- Harassment after interview after 6
in
months.
2016,
Your service
I
expires after 6 months.
was cross-transferred in 2006.
Maybe
If
something
my
is fishy.
service has been expired, then they could have issued order.
See,
remove me.
you going on a training, you actually like cross transfer without any appointment order. I think that does not give any validity to your service. Think over it.
No, Lordship may consider one aspect. I am the lone Hindi teacher in the school, and if I'm removed, then there will be no Hindi teacher.
No, that's okay.
Maybe because of that, they have
That is
maintained
that
and
is
paid my salary,
that is not your lookout.
They have
That is
utilized
the
my
lookout of the
service.
government. That is the lookout of the government.
but they have utilized my service.
That's why. How do we prove that actually you have attended your service?
That Lordship can call for the records. And it is an admitted fact given by the SDO that I have.
He
salary
has
been paid
paid salary up to which month?
2019, Lordship.
2009.
Up to which month? Whole.
Up to June 2019. And from July, I made a categorical
June
statement in the writ petition. From July. no
And
salary-
against which institute you were paid your salary up to June 2019? As what?
That is why, Your Lordship, we are taking the initiative to take action against those officers and individuals involved in.
See, this,
Lordship,
you are paying him salary against such.
correct,
Correct.
correct.
So against that post where he is working, he or she is working. I want that attendance register.
That is why I'm saying, your lordship is well aware of the mechanisms of how the department works. It is somewhere. So I'm saying, your lordship, because of these mistakes, we are trying to bring to book, bring to justice those persons.
I am asking you, he was paid salary up to June 2019.
Correct.
Against what post?
Yes.
Against what post?
That is why, your lordship, I am saying, we are trying to bring into justice those officers who are paying the salary.
Mr. Juncture, we are not bothered about whether your officers have committed mistake or not. We are not bothered about that. We are not on that line. We are actually asking you, you have paid salary of the petitioner up to June 2019. In what post? In what post?
The post for the Hindi teacher,
Post for the Hindi teacher where?
the post where petitioner was appointed. That is why, your lordship,
Mr. Mua,
I'm saying.
Mr. Mua, don't try to hit around the bush and try to play your games with the court. I'll catch you.
Please, your lordship, please see our state counter affidavit.
You on the next date, you produce the register against which he was paid salary. You produce the register. Salary payment register. Let us see. And you also produce the attendance register where he was serving.
Correct.
Mr. Moa Imchin, the learned senior government advocate, shall on the next date produce the attendance register of the institute in which the petitioner was serving and paid salary up to June 2019. Which school he was serving?
Longki James Longki.
Shall yes.
GMS
Mr. Moa Jamia,
LONG
Moa
KEI.
the learned senior government advocate shall produce the attendance register of
GMS Government Middle School, Longki, LONGKEI, Longki Village.
in which yes, Longki village, okay, in which the petitioner was serving from
2006 to
2005, what?
2000.
01/10/2005 to 36/2019.
Yes.
2006 is the year of cross transfer.
Yes. And was also paid salary against the seat post.
Let the matter be kept part at lordship because
No.
substantial time
No.
has been spent.
Besides producing the attendance register of the institute where the petitioner was serving, the shall also file a detailed affidavit on the register placed before this court. Listed after. When can you produce?
After 4, it's so long.
Where is the school? Where is the school?
Mon District, Lordship.
Mon District.
Listed after 3 weeks. Population.
Item number 29 to 31.
Maybe Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, we come to the order dated 11/4/2023.
11/4.
2023. Lordship, in this case, on earlier occasion, for the Lokayukta, my learned friend N. Mozi was agreeing. But because of his continuation as a standing counsel, there was no representation from the Lokayukta. So, Lordship, by order dated 11/4/2023, this honorable court was pleased to issue the notice to the respondent number 4 to engage their counsel.
Thereafter, what happened?
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, thereafter, we come to the another order 29/8/2023. 29/8/2023. Your Lordship was pleased to pass an order that if there's no representation from the respondent number 4, the matter will be proceeded ex parte. Lordship.
What is the matter about?
Lordship, here, the petitioners were initially appointed as a work charge employees. Their service was subsequently regularized. After their regularization, an allegation came against him.
By whom? Allegation was made by?
The state government submitted a complaint to the Vigilance Commission before the Lokayukta come, during the State Vigilance Commission. The State Vigilance Commission conducted an investigation. And the State Vigilance Commission made a recommendation to the state government to issue show cause in this, and on the basis of the reply to take appropriate decision. Accordingly, we submitted the reply. And the state government, on the basis of the reply submitted by us, they have considered and they have confirmed our regulation. When the matter was settled, again, the Lokayukta, they started investigating the case. And now they have recommended to the state government to terminate our service and to arrest us.
To terminate your service?
Yes, Lordship.
Terminate your regular service?
Yes, Lordship.
Okay. We'll give them a last chance. Yes. We'll give a copy of this order to Chief Secretary.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, let us see. You had Mr. Limova, learned counsel for the petitioner, and MS Mary, the learned senior government advocate for the state respondents. None appears for
respondent number 4.
Respondent number 4, that is the Nagaland Local. The present petition has been filed impugning the order dated 31/8/2021, correct? Passed by the learned Nagaland Lok Ayukta in case number A VIG all capital -2-21/2015.
Lordship, in page number 130. This is issued by the state respondent in compliance to the direction passed by the Lokayukta. Page 130.
No, you are challenging the order dated
Your Lordship,
31/8/2021.
31/8/2021 and 13 January 2022. Subsequent to the direction passed by the Lokayukta, now the state government have also issued this implement.
Passed by the learned Lok Ayukta and the subsequent order dated
13 January 2022.
13/1/2022.
Issued by the engineer in chief.
Issued by the engineer in chief.
NPWD.
NPWD. What is the order?
Lordship, the show cause notice submitted by us or reply submitted by us was rejected.
Rejecting
the reply to our show cause notice.
The reply to the show cause notice submitted by the petitioners. Stop. On 11 new para on 11/4/2023. This court had observed that the respondent number 5.
4.
The respondent number 4. Here we have written 5.
In one order, yes, it's recorded respondent number.
Respondent number 4. Should appoint the council. Should appoint the council to represent the interest of the Lok Ayukta in the case. Stop. The respondent number 3 was accordingly allowed 3 weeks time to engage the council to represent the case. Stop. A copy of the order, a copy of the said order was also furnished to the learned Lok Ayukta, Kohima. Stop. On 8/5/2023 and 4/8/2023. When the matter was listed, none appeared for the respondent. There was no representation on behalf of the respondent number 4. On 29/8/2023. This court had made it clear that if there is no representation on behalf of respondent number 4, the case shall proceed without ex parte. The case shall proceed without the participation of the respondent number 4 in the case. So even thereafter on 21/9/2023, when the matter was listed, there was no representation on behalf of the respondent number 4. Stop. New para. Today, when the matter is listed again, there is still no representation on behalf of the respondent number 4. It is very unfortunate that despite receipt of the notice from this court, the respondent number 4 has not taken any step to appoint a council to represent. Appointed any council, stop. In the interest of justice, a final opportunity is granted to the Lokayukta, Nagaland, Kohima, to take necessary steps to engage a council to represent its interest in the case. It is made very clear that on the next date, if there is no representation on behalf of respondent number 4, the case shall proceed ex parte insofar as the respondent number 4 is concerned. This court also deems appropriate that the copy of this order shall be brought to the notice of the Chief Secretary, Nagaland. So that necessary direction can be given to the respondent number 4 to take steps. For making necessary representation in the case. Listed after 3 weeks. Listed on 21, 11, 20, 23.
এতিয়ালা ৰ 29:30 আছে এতিয়ালা কেছটো হা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
From this section, court